Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Septina Heti Zharifah and I am from 2021 C class. And today I will present a review text. The text I use is defining 21st century skills. The genre of this text is discussion because in the abstract part on paragraph 4, the paper concludes with a discussion of challenges to be addressed in developing an assessment. And the other reason this text is have two point of view, so I think the genre of this text is discussion. There is some of the text structure. The first one is point of the arguments. First, school and teachers tend to focus on what is test rather than underlying standards. Second, learning goals and to ignore what is not test. Third, focusing on the test rather than underlying learning might encourage a one-time performance orientation and transmission type teaching. And the last is instructional or teaching time is devoted to specific test preparation activities. The next is elaborating arguments. First, what of broader domain of the test discipline and important subjects that are not tests might get short-served. Second, when doing well on the test rather than learning becomes the goal, school might unwittingly promote a performance orientation in students. Third, school provides students with practice on the specific types of tasks. Argument against point and also elaborating. Carefully crafted, they can model next generation assessment that drove design and use support learning. To do so, our review to these points suggests that 21st century standards and assessments should first be aligned with the development of significant 21st century goals. Second, incorporate adaptability and unpredictability. Third, be largely performance-based. Fourth, add value for teaching and learning. Fifth, make students' thinking visible. Sixth, be fair. Seventh, generate information that can be acted upon and provides productive and usable feedback for all intended users. The conclusion of this text is if carefully crafted 21st century skills can model next generation assessment through design and support learning also appropriate for student and school. The next is significant lexicogrammatical features. Focus on generic human and generic non-human participant use of first, material process. Example, one hallmark of 21st century demands is the need to adapt to evolving circumstances and to make decisions and take action in situations where pure action. In the United States, England, and other countries that tend to give relatively little attention. And the last is to the extent an assessment is intended to serve as an indicator of school success in helping students acquire 21st century skills. The second is relational process. Example, school and teacher tend to focus on what is test rather than underlying standard or learning goals and to ignore what is not test. It seems axiomatic that if stakeholders, for example, teachers, administrator, student, parents, and the public. The language feature in this text is simple first, simple present, which is subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. The second is simple present continuous tense, which is subject plus be is or am or are plus verb ing. The example is assessment that support learning must explicitly communicate the nature of expected learning. Challenge in using assessment to promote 21st century skills. Using model of skill development based on cognitive research. Third, transforming psychometric to deal with new kind of assessment. And the last is making student thinking visible. And that's all for me. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Goodbye, see you next time.